about Zynga for a while. They counterfeit money. They put counterfeit money into the system in the form of electronic asset-less, no collateral-based electron money that is diluting the value of the U.S. dollar, diluting the value. They are worse than the Federal Reserve Bank. A lot of people point to the Fed, and they say the Federal Reserve Bank is counterfeiting money, they're destroying the value of the dollar, and they use all of their banking connections to undermine the authority of the U.S. government. All true. But much worse is Zynga. Zynga is worse than the Federal Reserve Bank. Now, this story is incredible. They print up worthless electronic virtual currency. This guy hacks into the mainframe as a freedom fighter to stop the financial terrorism. Then he resells some on some open market for 50-something thousand in cash.
He sold them on Facebook to other people who want to use this to raise their virtual farms on Farmville or fight in the mafia wars, which these currencies are used. Now, this guy's lawyer said the loss to Zynga was impossible to quantify because the chips were virtual and the company could create as many as at once. He also said that Ashley Mitchell had enjoyed little benefit and spent most of the proceeds on online gambling on other sites that use real money, which is an argument you could make for the whole U.S. economy. Anybody who robs a bank to steal dollars is just using it to fund their debt habits, and it's no fun anyway. So I'm not guilty of anything.
Right, and the point is that if the judge finds this guy guilty, then he should find Ben Bernanke guilty. What is the difference between Zynga and Ben Bernanke? Bernanke doesn't have any collateral in which to float trillions of dollars worth of worthless fiat money. The only thing backing up the U.S. dollar, as has been pointed out on this show by many guests, is the U.S. military. That is to say, there's no intrinsic value to the U.S. dollar. The only value is if you recognize this as a medium of exchange. If you don't recognize it, we'll bomb you, we'll kill you. It happened to Saddam Hussein. It's happening in Iran. That if you don't use the dollar to trade oil and other commodities, we'll kill you. That's the only thing that backs up the U.S. dollar. That's the only thing that makes it of any value whatsoever. It, as a unit of currency, is completely worthless. It's less than worthless. It's not even as valuable as a Zynga because people actually want worthless Zynga dollars to raise worthless virtual vegetables on worthless Farmville, part of worthless Facebook, which, of course, Goldman Sachs is taking public for $50 billion or more based on people voluntarily checking themselves into a casino gulag state known as Goldman Farmville.
Well, Judge Philip Wassel in